Yeah, this is Steven. A private dinner? I mean, I haven't cooked for the public in a while, but I mean, you know, I can. What's it pay? That's not bad. Well, where do I need to be and when? Okay, so tomorrow at the Blues Cafe. Alright, I can do that. How many people should I plan for? Okay, so you don't know? Alright. Well, okay, well I guess I'll be there Hello? Hello? Huh. That's weird.
Steven.
George, is that you?
Man, what is up, buddy?
Dude, what's been going on, man?
Oh, man, just been caught up in my work. Haven't had much time to breathe, it doesn't seem like.
What are you doing up this way?
Actually got a summon to cook for this, big party.
No way, dude. That's the same thing I'm doing.
Well, it must be a big ordeal if they've got multiple chefs coming.
I don't know, must be a lot of people gonna be here. You got any dishes in mind?
I don't know, actually what they told me was they had everything in mind, what they wanted. We're just in here to prepare it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of put my own little spice on it, my own little spin on it, I guess.
Welcome, gentlemen. You're late.
I'd say right on time.
Just a minute.
1 minute is late in my books.
Fair enough.
So why exactly are we here?
The plan for today is on a need-to-know basis. I'll let you know more when the other cooks have arrived.
I'd like to introduce myself. I'm Chef George.
Let's get one thing clear. I'm the only chef around here until you've proven otherwise. Let me show you to the kitchen.
Now that sounds like a plan.
Home sweet home.
This way.
So you call two of the best chefs in the country. For what?
Again, I'm the only chef here until you've proven otherwise. A couple more should be joining us. But until they do, be thinking about what you want to make. We're going to go with an Italian theme. That's all the information I can give you at this point. Cooks.
We'll find out who the real chef is pretty soon.
It'll be obvious.
You've got a lot of vigor. I can admire that. But things change quickly around here.
So this is what we have to work with.
As you can see, we're in need of a little help around here.
I picked up on that.
That's where you come into play, guys. Cookie didn't work out too well. He's not with us anymore. Cookie, our last cook. Like I said, until you've earned it, I'm the only chef around here. I know you. You think you're a hot up-and-comer, but I know your weaknesses. Same for you, Mr. Second Chance at Life. Shouldn't you be dead right now?
You can say that, but I made it out. And I'm here.
Maybe not so lucky the next time.
Done threat?
Not at the moment.
Haven't used one of these in a while.
Well, it's not as upscale as what I'm used to, but you know, I'll make it work.
Prove yourself here. You'll really enjoy your next kitchen. Get your bearings about yourself, guys. I'm going to go check on the other competitors.
So this is what we have to work with, I guess.
Not quite what I was expecting, but
You know, we were quite the pair back in the day.
it's good. Good getting back, being able to catch up. Man. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been a while. I don't know what's going on right now. Something feels off for sure.
Definitely is. Chef Dario makes me wonder.
It'll do.
We have everything we need. It's an Italian, correct?
Yeah, I think it's Italian.
Left this place filthy.
Not what I'm used to, but like I said, we'll make it work.
You believe he called me a hot shot up and coming?
Yeah, he must not know who he's dealing with.
About time, guys. I was starting to think y'all weren't going to show, but are you drunk?
No. No, I'm good.
He's not drunk. Just a little sleep last night. We're good.
Wasn't expecting to see you like this.
What do you mean expecting?
Exactly the same?
We're a pair, baby. You want one of us, you gotta get the other one.
That's what I heard, but anyway, let's get serious for a second. Strike one, guys. You only get 2 strikes around here.
This ain't baseball. What happens after strike 2?
We'll get to that if it happens. For now, let's go join these other cooks in the kitchen.
Seems like just yesterday we were in chef school.
You know, you would think being all academic like this wouldn't be able to have fun, but some of the things we did, wow.
Yeah, those were definitely the good old days. And here we are. Some competition, I guess. Now we don't know what's gonna happen.
Which is, it's kind of funny how that worked out because if I remember correctly, me and you were always in competition with each other anyway.
You could say that, but we always, you know who always won? Or is your memory fading?
No, it's wrong. It's me.
Oh, no. I think we all know the truth.
I mean, maybe your taste buds were a little off, but I remember everybody else always big D.
Yeah, I guess we'll just have to see when this competition or
Doubt this
whatever you
seems,
want to call it.
Chef Dario seems pretty serious about his craft, so maybe he'll give us a better outlook on who's actually the best.
I don't know what to think about him. He claims to be a chef, yet I've never heard of him.
I haven't either. It's one thing about this business, if you're as good as what he says he is, you know it. Everybody knows it. For me not to know, his name. A little iffy.
Well,
I think they're twins or something.
So I found your other two competitors.
I see. These guys?
These guys' resumes are stronger than both of yours put together.
Y'all cook squirrel?
Squirrel, rabbit, deer, it don't matter.
Enough with the jokes about their giddy up. You two have a leg up on them right now. They've already gotten their first strike for being hungover, late,
So what happens?
20-ish.
What happens on the second strike?
All right, guys. Now it's time to discuss why we're here and that second strike. Don Gimbalo, local businessman. You all know him. He's the reason you were all here. I shared with these two, if you look around this kitchen, Cookie didn't work out. Cookie's no longer with us. You'll prove yourself here. If you're good enough to move on, you'll cook with only the best.
And I guess that's you.
As I said before, I'm the only chef here and will prove it otherwise.
You can go ahead and write our name in the book, my guy.
Cocky like you two.
We can back it up. One more comment about how we're dressed isn't gonna go too good, because if you want to be the best, you gotta look the best. And y'all aren't really adding up, if I'm being honest.
I'll throw out the threats around here.
Y'all look like you're straight out of the mountains of West Virginia.
Been there. Won a cooking competition there.
It's not hard.
Back to the business at hand, gentlemen.
Guess not.
The Don today wants a 10-course dinner, Italian themed. You two already have a strike. We don't have time for 3 strikes in this competition. It's simple. You mess up, you get a strike. Strike 2, you're out of the competition. At the end of the day, only one chef, cook, I should say, will remain.
That's
Your
easy.
prize, work for Don himself. Any questions?
Let's talk more action.
All right, let's get to it. We're going to start with some hors d'oeuvres. Simple. With your resumes, you should all be able to handle it.
Piece of cake.
Let's
I
get these
can't
guys
spell
some
it.
aprons.
But I can make it.
And let's get to work.
Yeah, cover that up, guys.
I can tell right now, me and this dude ain't gonna G-Hawk too good.
If y'all's cooking matches your mouths, everything should be fine. I'm going to go check on the Don. Everything you need is back here. Let me know if you have any questions.
So this one dude's gonna eat 10 courses?
He's Don Gimbalo. You guys know how to do this. Take care of him.
Stomach must be as big as your head.
Don, it's an honor as always, sir. Got a table ready for you right over here. The cooks are in the kitchen just as you've instructed. And they should be about ready to start this meal for you.
Great.
Let me go see where they're at. If there's anything I can do for you, Don, just let me know.
kind of a healthy eater, or is he?
I don't know, but I'll be cooking for him in his house pretty soon.
The hors d'oeuvre ready?
Hors d'oeuvres, Mario. I mean, Dario.
Get it right, boy. Spiff up, gentlemen. Don is on premises. We expect only your best. That includes you, Coors Light.
Make sure to tell him I said hello.
For the first course done, the hors d'oeuvre is prepared by a young up-and-comer, Chef Francois. Let me know if it's to your liking. Looks overcooked a little bit, Don.
It's burnt.
Absolutely, I'll let him know. My apologies, Don. Francis! What do you mean? Burnt toast for the Don? That's strike one. One more and you're out. Make sure your next course is legit.
Gotcha.
Jim Beam, you're on the clock.
Sorry, dude. We
Make
got it.
sure that salad's up to snuff. You really are drunk.
No.
Do you expect Don Gambalo to eat this?
No, I would never send my work like that. I'm a professional.
This looks a hot mess.
Let me see it. There you
For
go.
your resume to be what it is, I must say, you plate the way you dress.
Look, Mario,
Awful
I'll be honest
message.
with you, Mario. I don't
It's
know
Dario.
how to make- Wait, what?
Dario.
Look, Dario. I've never made a resume, so I don't know where you got my resume from. I just showed up with this guy.
Y'all really are Tweedledee and Tweedledum. I love it.
I should go
I love
save
it.
Princess Peach or something.
Hey, if we cook the way we dress, that's gonna be a fine piece of meat.
Don, first off, my apologies. The salad looks a mess, but from everything we've heard, this chef can really cook. Maybe this course will go better than the last. Better than the first?
Yes, better. But too limiting.
I'll let him know. I think this will be the second strike for this guy. Is the plan the same as we originally talked about?
Yes.
I'll make sure he's took care of.
You do that.
Leave that in like that, they're just as confident as
package.
I like it's burnt.
Well, I did burn this one. See, it's greased up on it. But I am using that premium grade oil. And when you try to season that premium grade oil, it'll snake around all you want. You ain't getting my secrets, buddy.
You gotta shake the. There you go. Roll it around.
Blake Shelton flannel.
I'm gonna fight Mario. I promise you I will fight Mario.
Well, the salad was good. Too much lemon.
I ain't put no lemon in it. What do you mean? That was chives.
I'm going by what the Don said.
Well, Dawn is not the brightest, if I'm being honest. I put chives in there. Ain't no lemon. Might be a
So
little
about that strike two, gentlemen.
I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna hit you.
Mr. Crown Royal now has received strike two. So let's find out what happens when we reach this point of the competition.
Like it's a good saying.
Let me introduce you to my not so better half. Honey? Him.
Oh my God.
I didn't even like him that much. We was under contract, so if we're being honest, he was holding me down. So I'm gonna.
Come as a package, huh?
That's right.
Hope you don't suffer the same fate as him. Blood. Thanks to our good friends in England, we know that it can be used in recipes. Think about that moving forward, gentlemen.
I want you to know something. He couldn't afford none of them liquors you was calling out. He was a natty man and you knew it.
Clean up that mess.
I wanna be the best in the game, invest in my name. Check no restraints, I'm obsessed with the pain. I ingest, I retain, assess and I change. Possessed by the thought I'll be free one day from society's restraints. Money, clout and fame, mud, disease, a plague. We all love to hate, have to play the game, have to make a name. All our insecurities are on display. This is war with the enemy, think that it was meant to be. Living in a time where disease is on every screen. I won't let them fester me, I know most are festering. Negativity is a plague for the mentally weak. No mercy, all I got is working. Never stop searching, never quite so thirsty. I'm toxic and psychotic, with this logic, you can't stop it. It's been chronic since I was a boy, so neurotic and chaotic. Built to last with the webs I'm weaving. I could change the past with all I'm achieving. Got my foot on gas, never stop competing. If you break like glass, then this life's gonna eat 'em. Make mistakes real fast, then you learn how to beat 'em. If you take off the cast, you can see all the healing. If the pain's in the past, move on from the grave and put your foot on the gas. No, never stop competing, yeah. I've been doing this, I'm on it. I just wanna be iconic.
Did we get it cleaned up, guys?
Yeah.
Good. Boudreaux. Your mozzarella sticks didn't cut it. You know what that means. Strike two. Oh, honey dear. Mr. Too Tall. Take him out back. Hurry back, gentlemen. Finish this meal.
Dude, we gotta find a way out of here.
Front door is the only way out.
Let's wash our hands. We're gonna make a plan. We're gonna get out of here.
sit off your hands when you do convention.
Steven, are we ready with the suit?
There will be no disappointments in that suit.
I hope so. As you've both seen, this is literally life or death. Start getting the mains ready. The last of the starter course is done. This is an Italian wedding suit prepared by Mr. Second Chance, Steven. The one we heard was almost dead a few months ago.
What is this? I've had better poison. Get that away from me.
This will be strike one for him. The Bayou boys are taken care of. They're no longer a problem.
Thank you.
Steven!
What? It wasn't good enough for him?
After eliminating the hillbillies, I really thought y'all would step your game up. He said he's had better poison.
I put everything I had into that dish.
Lasagna, fettuccine alfredo. Cook like it's the last thing you'll ever cook, boys. Because it may be. Now I have to prepare a palate cleanser just to get the taste of this garbage y'all have served the Don out of his mouth.
How about I just leave?
There's only one way you're leaving here. Winning this competition or in a body bag. Make no mistake, guys, one of you is going to die. Who's it going to be? That's strike one.
Come up with a plan yet?
The soup wasn't good enough. We have this bread. It wasn't good enough. We gotta come up with something. We gotta find a way to get us both out of here. Got any ideas?
I've been looking around trying to find an escape route. Seems like they sealed everything off pretty well.
He said fettuccine. Let me check the fridge. I'll check the fridge. And we'll make something work. That dish right there, nobody on this planet would complain about that. I can promise you.
We'll see. The Don has exquisite taste.
Is this it? This my last shot?
If it's strike two.
I'm not worried.
George, lasagna, the Don's absolute favorite. Don't mess this up. Quite confident in this dish is Chef Stephen. And I quote, no one in the world would complain about this dish. I told him you have exquisite taste, Don. Let's see if he passes the test.
This is delicious.
It's the first time today you've gone in for a second bite. I'll let him know. I'll let you finish up, and George is working on lasagna.
Okay.
I know that was your mom's big go-to and your favorite.
This brings back memories.
That's what we're here for, Don. I'll let them know that they're finally on the right track.
Thank you.
I'll let you eat in peace.
Thank you. Chicken as well. Yeah, it's good.
Nervous?
I mean, if my life's on the line. What do you think?
Nervous, George? How's that lasagna coming?
As good as ever.
Don't mess it up, dude.
You're safe for now. You love the Alfredo. Good job.
What?
You know what? It was supposed to end with lasagna. Since you did so well, how about spaghetti and meatballs? Simple.
I got it, man.
Very good. Very good.
I guess the bad beginners made for an empty stomach. I'll be right back with that lasagna.
Thank you. Hope I have room for it.
Looks great, George. But let's see what the Don has to say about it. Right now, Stephen definitely has a leg up on you.
Stop being so nervous, dude.
George's attempt at lasagna, Don.
Attempt.
Well, considering his last mistake, I would say attempt. At least until you've tried it.
Better.
So he's not burnt toast.
Not yet.
I'll let him know. Stephen's preparing a traditional spaghetti and meatballs for you as well. We'll follow that up with dessert.
Thank you.
It's all about how you place the meatballs, George. What do you think of that?
I don't think the Don's really worried about how it looks. His palate's been extra ticky today.
Oh, look, man. We only got a couple more meals. I think we play our cards right, we can both make it out.
We shall
Steven?
see.
Nice. But of course, it's not my say, gentlemen. It's all up to the Don. We'll see how he likes this and see if both of you are moving on to dessert, or will it be George's chance to share? I'll be back momentarily, guys. Get working on those desserts just in case. Spaghetti and meatballs. This will finish the mains, and they'll both move on to dessert if this passes the test.
I enjoy a spicy meatball.
I'll let him know. So we have a sudden death competition in dessert then.
Very nice.
Before we move on to dessert, a nice Sicilian lemon lime frost, just to cleanse that palate one more time. Up first for dessert, we're going to have a chocolate custard pastry. I know your grandmother used to make it. We'll see how George does.
Yeah, we'll see.
How confident are we in this?
As confident as you can be in a life and death situation.
Understandable. Let's see what the Don has to say about it.
Yes.
I don't guess he thought you'd had enough to eat, Don. He sent you the entire pastry. Let's see if it's as good as grandmother's.
It better be, or else. Get that out of here. That is the worst tasting I've ever had. Who put salt in there?
Salt.
There is salt in that.
I'll deal with this straight away. George! Salt? The Don said there was salt. You taste this. You tell me what he's talking about.
Put a hint of it in there.
A hint. Why would you put salt in a chocolate custard?
I tried it a couple years back, and
Tried it a couple years back. This is quite literally a life or death competition. Not a time to be trying something you tried a couple years back. Unfortunately, you know what this means.
Don't move.
I was just about to ask where you got off to.
You really didn't even think of this. Now look, we're gonna walk right out this door, past Mr. Gumballo or whoever he is.
You forget my wife's still around.
Come on, George.
I need you to have the
She loves me.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? Supposed to feel. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me the jack, right as fuel, got me hazy. About to unpack all these things I've been chasing. I've got visions in my head, like memories after death. To be a legend instead.
What do we do, Don?
They'll be taken care of. Trust me.
Never break, always fight, never quit, do it right, play the game, win it life, have no shame, there's no time, feel the pain, live the grind, I could change, in my mind, pick a lane, commit and climb, the only way to win it life. I never miss, that's fact, taking big swings, bitch, hand me the bat, put me in the ring, you'll go out in a bag, cause I sing what I mean and I bring it to the mad light. Ain't got time to kill, I got time to feel, I took the red pill, I know life's short so I wanna live real, but how's it supposed to feel? Supposed to feel. How's it supposed to feel? How's it supposed to feel? They wanna say my name, but they holding back. They wanna say they hate, but they know it's cap. I ain't play no games, I just do that's fact. And I don't feel no shame, it's a mood you lack. I go crazy, nah bitch I ain't lazy. Track after track, I work on this shit daily. Pass me